everyone. My name is Rocky, and I'm a cockroach. It's so lovely to meet you all. I bet you've seen some of my cousins scurrying around before. We're super speedy. Did you know that my family is one of the oldest insect families on the entire planet? We've been around for a very, very, very long time. We were here even before the dinosaurs roamed the Earth, which makes us ancient explorers of the world. So get ready to learn all about the wonderful world of cockroaches. Let's take a closer look at what I look like. I have a flat, oval-shaped body, which is brilliant for squeezing into tiny little cracks and crevices when I'm playing hide and seek. Up on my head, I have two super long antennae. These aren't just for show. They help me smell, taste, and feel everything around me. It's how I find yummy snacks and say hello to my friends. And what about my legs? I have 6 of them, and they are built for speed. If you've ever tried to catch one of my family members, you'll know just how fast we can zip and zoom away from sight. Now, even though you might think all cockroaches look the same, we are actually a very diverse bunch with lots of different species all over the world. There's my cousin, the American cockroach, who is one of the biggest and has a reddish-brown color. Then there's the German cockroach, who is much smaller and has 2 dark stripes on its back. My friend, the Oriental cockroach, is very shiny and black. And you have to meet the Madagascar hissing cockroach. They are so cool because they can hiss by pushing air out of little holes in their body. Are you wondering what a cockroach like me loves to eat for dinner? Well, the answer is almost anything. I'm not a fussy eater at all. My favorite things are crumbs, little bits of sugar, leftover pasta. But I can also eat things you might find a bit strange, like paper, glue from the back of a stamp, bits of old leather. Being able to eat so many different things means I can always find a meal, no matter where I am. This is one of the reasons my family has been able to survive for millions of years. When it's time for me to rest, I don't climb into a tiny bed with a pillow and a blanket like you do. Cockroaches sleep in a different way. We find a safe, quiet spot and just stay very, very still. We lower our antennae and slow everything down to save our energy for later. It's more like taking a little nap while standing up. We like to rest during the day when it's bright and noisy, and then we become active at night when it's dark and peaceful. That's when we go on our biggest adventures to find food and explore. Now, let's talk about baby cockroaches. How do we make more little Rockies? When a mummy cockroach and a daddy cockroach decide to start a family, the mummy lays her eggs in a special little case. This case is called an ootheca, a big word for an egg purse. It's very strong and keeps the babies safe while they grow inside. She carries it around for a little while, then finds a safe, hidden spot to leave it. After some time, tiny baby cockroaches, called nymphs, hatch and come out to explore. One of the most amazing things about my family is that we are not endangered at all. In fact, there are thousands of different types or species of cockroaches living all over the world. Warm, tropical forests, deep, dark caves, big cities, people's homes. The only place on Earth where you won't find any of my relatives is Antarctica. We are true survivors and have made almost every corner of the planet our home, which I think is pretty incredible. You might be surprised to hear this, but cockroaches like me are actually very helpful for the environment. Out in nature, we are like a team of tiny recyclers. Old plants, leaves, fallen trees. We munch and crunch them up into smaller pieces. We help break it down and return important nutrients back into the ground. This makes the soil super healthy. New plants, trees grow big and strong, forests, fields. We play a very important part in keeping nature clean and balanced. Even though many of us are helpful outside, it's true that we shouldn't really be in your kitchen. We can sometimes walk through yucky things and accidentally carry germs on our bodies. If we walk on your food, those germs can get left behind. Not healthy for people. We're not trying to cause trouble. We're just looking for a snack. Grown-ups should keep kitchens clean and store food in containers, so we stay outside where we can help nature. Now for a fact that will blow your mind. Cockroaches have been on this planet for over 300 million years. That's long before the Tyrannosaurus Rex. We scuttled under giant ferns in ancient forests while dinosaurs appeared. We've survived everything the planet has thrown at us. Tough and adaptable. We are living fossils. Ancient history running around under your nose. Are you ready for my all-time favorite, super cool, mind-boggling cockroach fact? It's a little bit weird, but it's completely true. A cockroach can live for a whole week without its head. I know, it sounds impossible, right? But it's true. This is because, unlike you, I don't breathe through my mouth or nose. Instead, I have little holes all along the sides of my body called spiracles, and that's how I get all the air I need. So, even without a head, my body can keep on breathing. It's one of the craziest superpowers in the entire animal kingdom, don't you think? So, just to recap, where can you find cockroaches? We are global travelers and expert hiders, so you can find us almost everywhere. Many of my cousins live in the wild, playing important roles in nature. You can find them in lush, green forests, helping to break down old leaves and wood. Others prefer the dark and mysterious world of caves, living their whole lives without ever seeing the sun. And of course, many of us have become city dwellers, living in bustling towns and cities alongside people, making our homes in drains, basements, and sometimes even houses. We've learned that I come from an ancient family that has been around for more than 300 million years. We are expert hiders, able to squeeze into the tiniest spaces, and we're not picky eaters at all, which helps us survive. We help the environment by recycling waste and making the soil healthy for new plants to grow. We lay our eggs in protective cases, and we have incredible superpowers, like being able to live without our heads for a while. It just goes to show that even a small creature like me can be full of amazing surprises. I've had so much fun sharing my wild and wonderful world with you today. I hope you've learned that cockroaches are some of the most fascinating and resilient creatures on Earth. There is so much to discover about the animal kingdom, from the tiniest insects to the biggest whales. Keep asking questions and stay curious about the world around you, because there are amazing stories everywhere you look. Thanks for listening, everyone. Make sure you subscribe to Get It Done Kids TV so you can learn about more cool stuff.